Okay, they're talking about if the mics for the presidential debate, should the mics be shut off or not? And is this fair? It's a kind of a bad question because it's almost like kids who cannot, they're all just yabbering instead of taking turns. So it becomes more of an issue of willpower instead of order. And then so they're like being treated like children, really, because they just want to yabber and they want to present themselves as being right. Because once you start to jabber instead of giving turns and start name calling, it's a sign of weakness, that you should let your evidence speak for itself. If there is no order, the false claim could be, well, you're just putting this against me to hold me back. But it can't be a method of holding me back, because then everyone's just trying to go forward, because holding me back is a representation of you just being right. And then let me speak over you without taking my turns because I am so right. And order is actually being mocked because order is some form of oppression. In other words, so once you remove that, it's not really a debate. It's more who can yell the more. It's like willpower. You know what I mean? Try to have a conversation with God and try to overcome his willpower. Try to have a conversation with God for a trillion years, See how that goes. It mocks any type of presentation, which is might be some of the goals of these people, just outwill them. So if they consider it fair, then they have to consider the fact that two people can be yelling at the same time, and that equals fair. Well, if that is true, then it's a method of just willpower instead of presenting your evidence and giving the person their turn